It's the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you into Paycor Stadium on the riverfront here in Cincinnati. Today we hit double digits, Week 10, and we've got a good one in store as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Gun. Cut.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
He's tackled at the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Second and 5.
Second and 5.
11 MT. Here we go. Stop. Wide 80. Stop.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Here we go.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That good for 21. Yards on the catch and run.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man, maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double-team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
11 mighty. 11. Here we go. Can.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
One, ready? Here we go.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Makes it third.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Side. 180. Side.
Now Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
Scatteroo is into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown.
Like what we saw right there, good running down near the goal line because that was a really good drive. They were able to possess the ball, have some early success moving it downfield, and then clearly the most important thing, finishing things off with the ball in the end zone.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. You talk about this Bengals defense. They were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Dart. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the New York Giants and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go in Cincinnati. Return starts at the 3. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
On 31-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some depth into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. And play action with darts. And there, it's Malik Neighbors. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's dropped just short the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Short yardage run here for Brown. That's a short gain of 1. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first. They're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Now darts going to the air. Quick slant taken in by Dobbs. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Brown on the inside give. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. To throw, here's Dart. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is first and goal. Brown can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, second and goal.
Here we go. Past the 60. Take it off.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On one, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
12. Here we go.
Going play action here. Burrow. He's going to waft this deep down the left sideline. His first throw is an interception. Picked up by Deontay Banks.
By the Giants. They'll take over first and 10.
What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. Right up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Back to throw. Here starts. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
1-1, ready?
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Start.
Burrow setting up the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Here we go, here we go. Start.
Now here's Cam Scattergood on the ground. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Here we go. Start.
Here he goes, third and long. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Gun. Start. 180. Start.
Running with Scattergood. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
A loss of 3.
Well, you can scratch that one from the playbook, and you're not going to call it again if you can't impact the D-tackle. You just saw him sitting right there. He was ready for a feast, and he buried that draw before it could get started.
The play clock down to just 2 seconds, but we get a timeout call. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
On 2.
Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal.
11, mighty. 11. Let's get set. 180. Start.
Davis takes it straight ahead. Nothing doing up the middle there, Brock. He goes outside, picks up 5. That run good for 6 yards, and it brings him closer for third and goal.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Here we go. 11. 180. Start.
Here is Scattergood. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. That's good for 6 yards. Brings up fourth and goal.
Well, these are the moments that I just live for up in the booth, man. What are you going to do as a play caller? You're going to go for it now? You're going to try to slam it in? Well, if so, you better get a whole lot more movement than he did right there.
11, Thomas. Here we go. Stop.
And he just get the play off. And he's going down. They said no to that shorter field goal, partner. Rolled the dice for more, and they're going to end this first half empty-handed as a result. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They have the full field ahead of them here as they start deep on their own side. He tosses right to the short side. And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. He'll throw from his end zone. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Now Dart. And he puts some air under this one. Right side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for 2nd.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here's Dart now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll air it out on 3rd. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Collects this at the 32. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the handoff, here's Scannaboo. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Davis up the middle. He's descended upon it quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Here is Abdul Carter making plays as he cleans that one up.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Third down, they need 7.
11. Let's get set. Hot. 180. Hot.
To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
The give on second, it's Brown. Breaks a tackle, he's still going. Oh, Brown has him knocked out. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. And that right there is why they coach you to never give up on a play, Brock. Recover the fumble, and he's able to get him the first down, too. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
On first down, here's Dart. It's at the sideline. It's a catch by Dobbs. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
The Giants are set to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Keeps away from one. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
At their own 17-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Gun. Got. Right 80. Got.
From the pistol, give us Scatterboot. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Right 80. Right side.
Burrow setting to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here we go. 180. Left.
Third and long for him here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Grant tapped it in to pick it up. And the Giants are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Give now to the running back. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Back-to-back carries here. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the 1st. That brings up 4th down.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that will add to their score.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
His return starts at the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
On 2, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
180. Playing hot. Start.
On 2nd and 10, throw again. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
11 MT paint. Here we go. Can. Turbos hot.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Penalty moves him closer. It's 3rd and 5 now.
Gun. Start. 180. Start.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ryan Rico headed back out for the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing on 1st down. It starts. That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down. Darts out of the shotgun. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
So 1st down from the 41. From the gun, a get to Brown. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
From the gun, here's Dart. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Chase Brown, his intended target, out of the backfield. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Pretty easy to see here. He just simply takes off before he gets full possession, and that is a drop. It's kind of like when a receiver gets a handoff. You got to secure the ball first before you can make anything else happen.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Dart's going to tuck it and run. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Jack Fox on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Escapes the defender. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 18-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down. Burrow out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
11, 11, 11. Go, 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 go. Stop.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Giants might be able to get some points late after the interception.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
On first down, they'll run. This one's going to move them all the way down to the 25-yard line.
And the Giants first down.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. The kick by McLaughlin is good. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Dodge!
Hand off to the back. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Here we go.
On first down, this is Scatterboo. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
11, MT, tape. Here we go.
Going right back to Scatterboo. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On 1, ready?
To the line. Here's third and 3.
Gun. Dot. 180. Right shot. Dot.
Burrow to the air now. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1, ready?
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Let's get set. Dot.
Going play action here. Burrow. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Those are the kind